All right, guys, so it's time for the last maths video of the week. A little bit different this Friday because it is not Fun Maths Friday. If you still want to go on Prodigy and Timetable Rockstars and all that as well as this lesson, then that's brilliant, that's fine. And I'll be having a look and posting the table on Monday next week. But proper maths lesson today because I want to try and finish our money topic before the end of next week, which is obviously half term. That is the reason for that. Okay, so yesterday we looked at money with some pounds and pence. We're doing the same thing today with a couple of starters to begin with. And here's the first one. It's Amir again. Oh, I love it when Amir's on our little videos. Amir has 5 different coins in his wallet. Amir with all the money. They are the coins at the side there. We've got a 1p, a 2p, a 5p, a 10p, a 20p, a 50p, a £1 and a £2. So what is the greatest amount of money he could have in his wallet? And what's the least amount of money he could have in his wallet? Obviously, Amir, we're hoping for the most money. But I want you to tell me what's the most money you could have with 5 different coins, and what's the least money you could have with 5 different coins. Okay, so he's only got 5 coins. I want to know the most money you could have, the least money you could have, and there's the coins at the side, just to remind you. Have a go at that. Pause the video now. All right, so we wanted to know the most amount of money Amir could have with 5 different coins and the least amount of money Amir could have with 5 different coins. So let's look at the most first of all. Obviously, you've got £2, £1, 50p, 20p, and the 10p. They are the 5 biggest coins. So if you add those together, that's going to get the most amount of money in his wallet. So we've got £3 and 80 pence. We've got the £1 add the £2, that makes £3, and then we've got 50 add 20 add 10, that makes 80p. So he's got £3 80 pence. That's the most money he could have. What would you buy with that, Amir? And then the least amount of money you could have, you'd obviously just take the 5 smaller coins. So that would be the 1p, the 2p, the 5p, the 10p, and the 20p. So starting with the bigger ones, we'll go 20 add 10, that's 30. Add 5 is 35. Add another 2 is 37. Add one more is 38p. That's the least amount of money you could have. I don't even know what you could buy with that now, Amir. I don't think that'd get you a Freddo in today's market. Right, that was the answer. Biggest and most. Moving on. A little bit of a true or false for you now. Is it true or is it false? Is it false or is it true? If you add these coins together, you get 388p. Is that true or is that false? Have a little think. You're going to have to add them up, work it out. Pause the video, have a go now. All right, so it said if you add these coins together, you get 388p. There's only one way to find out. Add them up and let's see. So we've got £1 and £2. Wait a minute. It says p on there. It doesn't say anything about pounds. So what we have to do here is we have to do something called converting. Okay, so that means changing something into something else. We're going to convert our pounds into pence. So you need to know how many pence are in a pound. It's 100. Okay, so if we've got £1 and then 2 more pounds, we've got 300 pence. We've got £3, which is 300 pence. All right, let's see what else we've got. So we've got 300, 350, add another 20, that's 370, add another 10, that's 380, add another 5, that's 385, 387, one more, 388. There you go. So the total of all the coins is 388p, or what we would say is £3 and 88p. All right. The thing to remember there is how many pence are in a pound. It's 100, and that's a way of converting. Let's move on. little bit of power maths. It's Lee and Sophia again. This time it looks like Sophia's got all the money in her purse there. Let's see what we're being asked to do this time. We'll do it one at a time. So we've got Lee and Sophia. 1A, how much money does Sophia put into the machine? Okay, so I'm guessing she's going to put all that in a purse. She must be. So let's do that. I've made it bigger for you because it's a bit hard to see. So you need to do some eagle eye looking, first of all, to see all the money in Sophia's purse, but then you need to add them all up as well. So we've got a lot of silver and bronze coins in there. You've got to add them up. Tell me how much money Sophia puts in the machine. Have a little go of that now and pause the video. All right, so let's have a look at the best way of working this one out. So 1A, there's 100 pence in a pound. That's something we need to remember. So what they've done here is I put the coins that make a pound together first. Then I counted the coins left over. There are different ways you can make £1. Okay, so what they've done is they put two 50p's together. That makes a pound. Then we've got a 50p, a 20p, another 20p, and a 10p. That also makes 100p, which is a pound. And then they've put together everything else that doesn't make a pound. So it's all the extra coins. So we've got 20, a 20, 3 5s, 3 2s, and that makes 61p. So altogether, we've got £1, £2, 61p. So Sophia's got £2.61p that she's putting in that machine. Okay, that was the answer to that one. If you worked it out a different way and put together all the 50p's and then all the 20p's, that's fine if that's how you worked it out. But I quite like this idea of making a pound first. Okay, so try and think about that as we go on today. Whoa, hang on. Let's go back. 1B. Let's see what Lee's up to. Lee puts in £1 with some silver coins. They are all the same. What could he have put in? Okay, so the silver coins, first of all, are 5p's, 10p's, 20p's, and 50p's. We need to remember that. There's a little key at the bottom to help you. And he says they're all the same, but he puts in a pound. So what could he have put in? There might be more than one answer to this. So pause the video, have a little go at 1B. All right, 1B. I've had some Vimto. Let's have a look at the answers. 1B. Lee could have put these coins in. So he could have put in two 50p's. He could have done. That makes 100p. That makes a pound. He could have put in 10 10p's. 10 times 10 is 100. 100's a pound. He could have put in 5 20p's. 5 times 20 is 100. That's a pound. Or he could have put in, if he was carrying all these around, 25p coins, because 20 times 5 is 100, and 100 makes a pound. So they were the different options. Obviously, 250p's is the best, I think, because you could carry 250p's. I won't want to carry 25p's in my pocket. Okay, let's move on. Let's have a look. 2 to have a go on this screen. Which of these sets of coins make a pound? Okay, so if you were paying attention on the last question, this should help you. So remember, 100 pence makes a pound. Have a go at that one in a second. I'll tell you about them both and then I'll go through them both. So you can have a go at that one. Which ones of those make a pound? Got lots of different options there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ones to have a go at. So you're gonna hang on. Carried away. So you're gonna have to work out each one and see if it makes a pound. Number 2, how much money does Holly have? Okay, so we need to count. Oh, I could have made that a bit bigger, really, couldn't I? I should have made that purse a little bit bigger. Sorry, guys. You're gonna have to look quite carefully there. I am anyway, to see how much money Holly has in her purse in pounds and pence. They're asking for that time. Pounds and pence, not just pence. Not just pounds, but pounds and pence. All right, so we've got 2 questions to have a go at. Pause the video, have a go at those now. All right, so number 1, first of all, let's have a little go through these. 250p's makes a pound. It does. 5 20p's, that's 100p, so that's a pound. This one has got 50p and then 60p. So that's 110p. Oh, well, that's not exactly a pound. That's £1.10p. Don't want that. This one, we've got 50p, 20p, 70p, 80, 85p, 87p, 89p, 90p. So that's just that doesn't make a pound either. That makes 90p. 10p short. We don't want that. This one, right, straight away, 50p and 50p makes a pound. And then we've still got more coins. So that one can't be right. But let's just check. We've got 50p, 50p, that's a pound, 100. Then we've got 20, add 20, that's another 40p. And then we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, another 10p. So that one actually makes £1.50. Too much money. We don't want that. Well, we do really, I suppose. And then the last one, lots of silver coins here. We've got 20p, 20. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80. And then we've got another 10p, that's 90, 95, 100, 105. £1.5p doesn't work. They are the answers for that one. Okay, so number 2, we had to count up how much money Holly had in her purse. Let me have a look. I'm going to do the pounds first. You can see a £2 there if I look very carefully. £2 and then another £1, so that's £3. And then I've got a 50p and another 50p, so that's £4. And then I can see another 50p, so that's £4.50. And then 20 and 20 and 10 makes another 50. So that makes me £5. £5.10, £5.20, £5.25, £5.30, and then a 2p. £5.32p. Hopefully you got that as well. Hopefully I counted that correctly. I was just doing it then just like you would. £5.32p. Hopefully that was right. Okay, moving on. Little bit of a challenge. As I always say, if I put a challenge on, have a go. Don't worry about it. If it seems too tricky, you can miss the challenge out. If there's not enough time in school to do it, don't do it in school. Don't worry. Challenge is just that. It's supposed to be a little bit tricky. It's a challenge. Mr. Jones has some bags of coins from the bank. How many coins are in each bag? All right, so he's got £5 worth of 10p coins here. So basically, you have to say how many 10p's would make £5. That's how you do it. This one says £5 worth of 20p coins. So how many 20p coins make £5? In this one, how many 5p coins make £5? And in this one, how many 2p coins make £1? So you have to tell me how many coins are in each bag. Okay, what I would do for these ones, these 3, I would work out how many 10p coins are in £1 and then times it by 5. Okay, for this one, how many 20p's are in £1 and then times it by 5. And then this one, how many 5p coins are in £1 and then times it by 5. If you're not sure, go back in this video because it said earlier on. All right, so you can do that with this video. You can go back. What are they saying down at the bottom? One boy saying, I used plastic coins and counted up in 2s, 5s, 10s, and 20s until I made the amount in the bag. Okay, if you've got your own plastic coins at home or in school, brilliant. And this one, I wonder if I can work out how many of each coin there are in £1 and then multiply. That's what I just told you. I didn't even read that. I should have read that first. There you go. So there you go. That's the little challenge. Have a go of it. You know what? I said challenges can be a bit of a challenge. I think that one is a very doable challenge. Have a go. And then last of all is our Powermass today. Powermass today is 51, 52, and 53. It's more about converting pounds and pence in your Powermass book. Hopefully you can have a go at that one. The link to the answers will be on Class Dojo as always. And then I've just put on the end of this video, in the catch, which is our English pack, there are a few extra little maths challenges. There's a maths like puzzle challenge that you have to read through and work out the answers for. And then there's also a coordinates page as well. Coordinates page looks a bit like this. Basically, you have to tell me which square each thing is in. So, for example, there's nothing in this square at the top, but if you go across, that square is H go across H, and then I go up 8. So it's H8. That is that square there. That's not one of the ones on the sheet. That's just an example. That square would be H8. This one, if I go across to A, I only go up 1. So that square is A1. Have a go at telling me where all the different items are on that catch coordinate sheet. It's just a little extra one for you to have a little bit of a go at. Okay, that's it for today, and that's it for this week for maths. As I said at the start of the video, if you do want to have a go at Prodigy and Table Rock Stars and all those online ones as well, you can do, but please have a go at today's maths first, and then you can do the other ones and have your own fun Maths Friday afterwards. That's it from me. I will see you all later. I'll talk to you all pretty soon.